Good evening. Oh, wow, we're loaded tonight. That's great. All right. The Gary Brodsky Show. With your host, Gary Brodsky. Good evening. Okay, let me set up here.
On the day I was born,
Okay.
when the song got around,
looking good.
And the geese to the wide window, at the joy they had found. The nurse spoke up,
Yeah,
said,
okay.
leave this one alone.
Enjoy the music while I set up.
But I was bad to the bone.
Had a big one.
Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. I broke 1,000 hearts before I met you. I break 1,000 more, baby, before I am through. I wanna be yours, pretty baby, yours and yours alone. I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone. Bad to the bone.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Gary Brodsky Show. I'm going to be talking about political correctness, how it is destroying absolutely everybody, how it has become the new state religion, and how everybody is totally, I don't even know the word for it, afraid, inhibited to even speak their mind because they may offend somebody. It has gotten so out of hand, we are afraid to speak, we're afraid to think. Years ago, no, less, months ago, guys used to call me up for consultations. Can you help me out on pussy whip? That was a big one. Now, it's like guys have totally given up. And that's the real sad part. You can't give up. The only way to win this game is to keep playing it. And if you want to know how, GaryBrodsky.com. And, well, let's see. I think there's maybe a question already. Hey, happy Halloween to you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. See, courtesy is disappearing. And this gentleman just showed courtesy and politeness. And that's something that's... Actually, I'm glad. Thank you for that. People don't know how to say thank you anymore, please. When you were a kid, they were told these are the magic words. Well, they actually are. But have you noticed how rude society in general has gotten? I have a few friends, and the reason I have them is because they call back. And, people don't even call back. They don't hold doors. And, I had an interesting politically correct experience in my life. I opened a door for a woman, and she comes over to me and she goes, "This is the 21st century." And I'm like, I knew that. It's just amazing that holding the door open for a woman today can be considered an insult. Screw them. Screw them. Gentlemen, till the day we die. After that, we really can't. It's difficult. But I'm just waiting for the commercials to pass. And I made my list of what some of the classic books today and movies would be if we did the politically correct titles for them. And that should be funny. And let's just take a quick break here while I read this question and then take a quick break. I've been reading all the news reports about Hurricane Sandy. I hope you and your friends and family are okay. Thanks a lot. Your videos always inspire me to become more alpha. Hey, thank you, Ruben. Hey, Gary, when there's an awkward moment, how do you get the attraction back on track? I'll answer that immediately. An awkward moment is like, you clap your hands, do that. Hey, all of a sudden you just reset. It's like the reset button. I do that all the time on the show. I forget what I'm talking about. Like, I just thought of something. Boom. Whole thing's back on track. Hey, Jason, how you been? Jason here. Thank you kindly for all your webinars and being a friend. Happy Halloween. See, if the whole world was like this, we wouldn't be in the shape we're in now. And for those who think Romans 13, you know, I got an answer for that one. Romans 13 says that you have to support your government. Well, for those Roman 13ers out there, let me just tell you this. We, the people, are the government of the United States of America. You may have forgotten that. And now, for my brief break while I have some soda. And I'll get the titles of the new books. Okay, I'm back. I actually made a list. These will be the new politically correct titles of the books. Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Racist. A Tale of Two Cities. A Tale of Two Homosexuals. A Christmas Carol. A Happy Holidays Carol. Great Expectations. Hope and Change. Little Women. Very Capable Women. Moby Dick. Moby Genitals. Anthony and Cleopatra. Anthony and Anthony. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. The Handicapped of Notre Dame. War and Peace. War is Peace. 10 Little Indians. 10 Native Americans. Okay, that's a partial list. Get the movies in a second. What do you say if a girl asks you if you're dating other women or calls you a player? Just say yes. Otherwise, it's an argument. And arguments, you lose the girl. Arguments always lose the girl. Yeah? Like, okay, because they have nowhere to go with that. Because no matter what, women will always call you a liar. I mean, has anybody ever been in a relationship where you have not been called an idiot? Not possible. Okay, private question. Sure, if the lights don't go out, yes. Well, we have a hurricane going on here. So, you know, they keep calling up, leaving a tape message that the lights may go out and we may be without power for, this is, I like the way they phrase it. You may be without power for 10 or more days. Then again, you may not. It's like a Jackie Mason call. We don't know if there'll be lights. You know, whatever. It's, sure, no problem. Yeah, people call me up. Did it start blowing there? It's like, inside or out? Ah, ha, ha. That's not funny. That's the politically correct thing today. Nothing is funny. Nothing is funny. To be funny, the class clown now, drug him. Okay, that's what they do. He's gone. The class clown is gone. Huckleberry Finn is gone. Anybody with a personality is considered having ADD. That's the world today. You know, a little strange that people are actually compliant with this insanity. You know, I'm politically incorrect, which is why you'll never see me on mainstream media. I used to actually be on mainstream media. Actually, I'm not going to name the station because it probably this still exists. They used to play classical music, and I was the DJ. And I actually really enjoyed classical music, but I would screw with the words. Like that was Bach in Finocchio D minor, you know, stuff like that, and just, you know, play around with the things. I did that for like 4 days till I caught on, and I think I had the biggest listening audience because it waits till after that show. That was the New York Fellatio Orchestra, and we hope you enjoyed that. That was Bach, Fuck You in D minor, and they never caught it on for 4 days. I was amazed. That's probably why I couldn't keep a job. I don't know. Maybe, you know, it's me. I figured, you know, so yeah. Anyway, as we go along with the politically correct world, You know, it's funny because it's also political correct. It is abbreviated as PC, and the whole world is PC whipped. Okay. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, I have my workout video coming out. Interesting story behind that. Trying to get people to be in there, you wouldn't believe the reaction of people. Say, hey, you want to be in a video? 10 years ago, we've been people, yeah, what do I got to do to get in there? We asked women, we asked guys. I was like, well, what if the video is on a politically incorrect site? And there we go again with the political correctness haunting the hell out of us. You know, it's always like, watch what you say, watch what you say, watch what you do, watch what you think, watch how you sit, watch this. This is the insanity we live with. This is the new state religion. That is a mandate. There's hate speech, there's insightful speech, there's, you know, people say, well, you can't say what you want. It's like saying fire in a crowded movie theater. Well, let me tell you something. The theater is on fire right now. Let me get to this question. Hey, Gary, I was talking to a woman once. No, there's more to it, just kidding. And she was playing hard to get because she knew I was interested in her. Well, that's when they usually do it. In the end, nothing happened. But what should I do in the future when I find a really high self-esteem woman who knows you're really interested in them? Okay, it's quite simple. If you don't move it fast enough, first she thinks, okay, there's something wrong with me. That's just how women are. Why isn't he trying to get me? There's something wrong with me. That turns around very quickly to, you know something? There's something wrong with you. The biggest mistake every guy makes is waiting too soon. Too long to move in. Guys think if they wait, something's going to happen. Good things come to those who wait. Not in the dating game. Never. You got to just move in. That is women's biggest complaint. Why didn't he try anything? Women actually call it, why didn't he try anything? I don't know. Okay, question. How do you get negative energy and evil spirits out of a house? Okay, that's a good question. Because negativity is the great destroyer. You can call it Satan, you can call it negativity. Same results. One way, and I know this sounds, crazy, but the whole thing is just take a broom and keep sweeping everything out the door. Repaint the house. Bring a priest or a reverend in there. White candles. Negativity it doesn't last. It's easy to get rid of, but most people just don't want to address the fact that it exists. And if you really want to get rid of it, if it's that bad, buy a white dove. They sell them in the pet stores. Bring them in your house. Let them stay for a day, and open the door and the window and the cage and let them fly out. That's simple. Doesn't matter if it's the front door or back door. I know somebody keeps asking me that question. Well, that will work. Bring a Bible into the house. Leave it out. All that stuff works. If the Illuminati know it, you can know it. They don't want negativity in their house. They want it in your house. All right, soda break time. I need the soda. Okay, now I'm going to go to my updated list of movies with politically correct titles. First, I have to like this. It's a prerequisite. Some of this is silly, but you're going to enjoy it. The Godfather would now be called the Atheist Father. Psycho, special needs. 12 angry men, 12 hormonally imbalanced men. Murder of crows, homicide of crows. Marathon man, cardio man. Ben her, Ben him. The African Queen, I don't know, I wrote this. The San Francisco Treat. I have no idea how to eat. But anyway, that's my list of movies. And I could write this stuff daily, but it just came over me. So, yeah, political correctness and how it is affecting everybody. And it is affecting everybody. Let's see what this guy has to say, or lady. It's a man. It's Jason. Gary. Once again, Jason. The only way to keep your rituals or manifestations powerful is to keep your house and office clean and mostly yourself with candles and classical music playing every day. Absolutely true. Thanks, Jason. It's true. It's really funny that the bedrock of rock and roll music, and you should watch this on YouTube, Robert Johnson. I don't know if you've heard of him or not. He was a guy from Mississippi who could not play music at all, and apparently sold his soul to the devil on Route 66 and Highway 49, and played blues. Actually, it's called Mississippi Delta Blues. Told everybody he sold his soul to the devil, and people who knew him said he couldn't play at all. And now even modern machinery cannot figure out how he was able to play rhythm and lead guitar simultaneously, and how he was able to hit notes that nobody else can hit. And that's the bedrock of which all rock and roll music and everything you hear today was built on, was Robert Johnson. And it's really an amazing story. I'm not going to tell it because it's so much better on YouTube. But most people don't even know who that is. And so you should just look at. Hey Gary, there's a woman I know who is married. She lives near me. How do I sexually escalate with her? She's married, odds are good, you don't have to do too much. Just eye contact and smile. It's the simple things that have more effect. Because if you're a husband, you smile at your wife, you know, what'd you do now? But if somebody's single and sees you smile, it's like, oh, that's so nice. You know, there's a whole difference between being in a relationship and being the guy coming into it, and how people react. It's like as soon as the relationships start, the blowjobs end. It's just an old saying. But when they begin, they make you take them. It's like, gotta take one now. Then as soon as like you're in a relationship, what happened to those? I don't do those. Wait, it gets crazy. Yes, how are you? What does it mean when a girl thinks of you as a friend and the two girls there and say a guy is so cute in front of you? It means you really screwed up. Not saying anything, you know, it's not personal. I mean, I've been there, I screwed up too. And I hated it. It still bothers me. It happened to me when I was younger. And that may have been one of the defining moments that changed me. It means you're being too nice. You're acquiescing too much. You got to learn how to be a prick. Right there on GaryBrodsky.com. On sale now. How to be a prick with love. No, the ebook How to Use Black Magic to Get Women is completely different than Dark Powers. Powers of Darkness actually has become such a well-requested book. I don't have any of my own. I have one copy left. It's now going, last time I was on eBay, for a couple of $100. Sometimes it's a few thousand. It really is a commodity, and it's only $19.95 on GaryBrodsky.com or OccultForce.com. Just figured I'd mention that. Soda break time, and I shall return. Strange musical lineup tonight. The Big Bottom. something in my eye now, so I look like an idiot for a second. Okay. So many songs, so many old, even that song, spiritual songs are there to drive out negative forces. So, as Jason said earlier, classical music was there to make you feel good. It was about the audience, not about the star themselves. Why? They didn't perform. They just wrote it, somebody else performed it. They enjoyed listening. The world has changed so much. You think anybody composed like they did back then? No. They dumbed you down with political correctness. They dumbed me down. I'm not immune. This is as good as it might get. The whole idea is not to let it get worse. So, any questions? Gary Brodsky, 123@AOL.com for those of you who do not know. I'll just say it again for those of you who do not know. There are a lot of new people here. Gary Brodsky, 123@AOL.com. See? He didn't know. Okay. I bought How to Be Great at Romance and loved it. Can you give me some tips on how to make it work better? Thanks. Yes, I can. Romance and charm, both at GaryBrodsky.com, are dying arts. Any guy who uses that wins, okay? Because it's a forgotten weapon. It's the ultimate secret weapon because nobody's used to it. You hold the door open for a woman, I know, not the one from the 21st century. It doesn't matter. It still makes her feel like a woman. And when a woman feels like a woman, yeah, you got everything. And you'll get everything. You know, the greatest crime ever committed against women on a wholesale level was feminism. It really was. And women, a lot of women agree with that. And if they don't, they will. It's just when you have the genders competing, you have mistrust, and you have everything else that goes along with that. When you have partners, you have trust, and you have solidarity. That's gone. But when you become a gentleman, and you have to be a gentleman for success and romance, is for sale right now at GaryBrodsky.com. Why everybody doesn't have that, I have no idea. That is the ultimate key. Have you noticed in the debates, they both smile all the time? Doesn't matter if they're lying or not, I don't really know. But if you notice, they are gentlemen and they can get away with anything. It is the ultimate power, and it should not belong only to the politicians and the elite. You can have it too. Why did they erase it? Because it works. All right. Time for a quick break again. Sorry. All right, I am back. And the trees are still standing. I could be completely up to here in water tomorrow, but nothing I can do about that right now. Except, you know, it's funny because everybody says, do you have water? Do you have water? Do you have water? Now just think about this. In a hurricane, if you don't have water, for those of you who don't, it's almost not thought of. All you have to do is open the window with a pot, and you got water in like 2 seconds. So people don't think of that, and people have died of thirst in a rainstorm. It's just the way the human mind works is amazing. If people forgot, it's raining out. You can get all the water you want. So if you don't have water, it's not going to taste great rainwater, but it is completely real water. You know, I'm okay with the lights off. That's actually kind of relaxing. I'm okay with, if the toilet stops working, I got a problem. I have a problem. Anyway, yes, I was about to light one of these. I still something in my eye. I just can't work it during the show. It just looks too stupid. But let's have some cool questions. Gary Brodsky 123 at AOL.com. Yeah, Gary was taken. So see, ask and you shall. I would hope you would. Thank you. Yes. The answer is absolutely. I'll have everything connected by then. I was hoping you would ask that. I was going to say I missed some of your calls, and I hope you do. Yeah. Remember men's toys? You know, we used to play with them as kids, stretch. You know, we throw a knife into the ground. Now you can't have a knife. The fact that a grown man cannot carry a knife, to me, scares me. Nail clip is now considered a weapon, which I think is kind of strange. You know, attacking a manicurist. I mean, just think of what will not be okay soon is terrifying. Gary, I have the book Power of Darkness ebook and your Occult CD series. Should I get how to use black magic to get women? Oh, absolutely. It does work. It absolutely does work. Now, to prove that it works, here's what you do. Try it on somebody you don't really want. That is the ultimate and best proof I can give you. Because somebody you don't want, somebody who doesn't like you, somebody in a million years would never think of dating you that you wouldn't want to date. And watch how weird things get. I got myself in a hell of a lot of trouble doing that at one time. Yes. I am coming out with more occult recordings. I plan to record them this week. Of course, dependent on the weather conditions. I've got a stack of notes, everything tried and tested and works. But we did come out and soon to be up there with the workout DVD. It's funny as hell and it's practical as hell. So finally, after many requests, it'll be instantly downloadable. You guys better buy it. And now coming on to the half hour when we do something. I forgot what we do, so we don't do it. Oh yeah, I did my jokes, my new books, my new titles. I keep thinking about my head as we go along here. You know, this political correct stuff. Ms. You know, it's like, and if you watch the old stuff with Miss, Ma'am, Madam, Sir. I mean, these words are forgotten. These words are powerful. You have no idea how much you can get by saying, excuse me, sir. Not in the military way, they used to make you do this. I'm sure I remember this. Yes, sir, yes, sir. You know, they actually, I heard military guys, they sound like this. They're not even speaking English. But that's military cadence, and I really actually enjoy that. But now, people who are born in America can't speak English. That's what's so screwed up. And, you know, it's funny because if you listen to some of the shows, they actually appeal to the lowest common denominator of how English is spoken. Well, just watch shows. And all the judges, yeah, they're all British. You wonder. How do you approach a group of women to get one to talk in private? You have to hit the group as a whole. You can't just single one out. Talk to the whole group, but keep eye contact with the one you want private more. Whenever he laughs, look at her and laugh. And worst case scenario, if you just have eye contact, which is so forgotten today, is you'll get the whole group. That's happened. Thank you, Anna. And try that. It's so much. I don't know why. I find using the magic on women I don't like more fascinating than women I do like. I really enjoy the game. I'm not going to chase somebody I don't like, but I want to see what's going to happen if I use it on somebody I really can't stand. Of course, I have had to change my phone number several thousand times, but a small price to pay. I got a wrong number today. If you're watching, it's from a girl named Danielle. She says, "I am never speaking to you again." And I'm listening to this, like, I don't know anybody named Danielle. And she's screaming on and on, and I did this, I did that. And I go, "I did?" She said, "You're not Peter." I said, "I know." I said, "He's not going to ever talk to me again?" So she started laughing. I said, "Watch the Gary Brodsky show tonight." And apparently Peter is probably not a very happy person at this moment. But if you're out there, let me know. And hit me with Gary Brodsky 123. Just say hi. It would be funny. I will ask you no questions. I'll just say hi back. How's that? Fair? Fair. See, women will say things that don't make any sense, like fair is fair, right? You can't argue with that. Enough is enough. Like this is really what I call stupid English. This one, I'm telling you now. Gee, I wouldn't have figured that one out. Some of the phrases just don't make any sense. You know, and anytime something bad, somebody's gonna tell you something bad, hey, listen. Here comes the shit, you know. And for those women watching out there, okay, let me just tell you how guys think. Just to help you out. When you start yelling and stuff, you did this, you did that, what do you say about this, what do you say about that? The guy is not thinking, what am I going to say about this, why did I do that, or what? He's saying to himself, how long is this going to last? Is it going to be like an hour worth, 2 hours? How long do I have to endure this? You get nowhere. Of course, women can't control themselves, I understand that. But, you know, every guy gets that. It's like, and now, blah, blah, blah. And what's the first thing you guys think? Every guy, how long is this going to go on? Thank you. She's watching. That's funny. I always enjoy your music and your soda breaks. I recently watched a YouTube video about the occult, and you started off the show to sound like low male choral and then female vocals. It had a dark opera sound. I've been trying to figure out the name of that song. Also, you already have a seminar. I'm going to. Thanks. All right, let me just ask you, is this the song? And I'll tell you what it was, because people love that song. And if that's it, I'll tell you what it is. We'll just, let's see. I'll take a soda. Enjoy my soda music breaks. Can't disappoint the man. Is that the song? Just curious. Well, if that was a song, it's the soundtrack from the movie The Omen. And the gift goes to, sorry. Yes, soundtrack from the movie The Omen. Gary, when you're driving in your car and you see a beautiful woman walking on the footpath of the side of the road, what you say to her when you stop your car? Something bold. Never say anything like that's like weak or wimpy. Like, hi, you want to help me change the tires here? No, just joking around. Keep it bold. Say, I saw you, so beautiful, I had to stop the car. Women love bold. Confidence, remember, confidence to women is what looks on a man. So you're so hot, I just had to stop the car. If you want to slap me, go ahead. I've said that. I've gotten slapped. It's funny. It stings like a bastard, but it's still funny. And here's another thing, guys, that, you know, women don't know. Guys do not react to slaps. They hurt like hell. But a woman slaps you, you stand like, yeah, okay. Then she walks out of the room and says, "Oh, fuck, wow, they sting like a bastard, but you just can't show it." I know any martial artists out there who know that. Slaps hurt like hell. But if a woman slaps you, just won't show it. Mm-hmm. Anything else? Can you leave the room quickly? I gotta scream. Oh. I've gotten decked by women. Say, oh, funny story. This actually happened many years ago when I was walking past a Japanese restaurant with a woman who was not from America, but from Germany, where they read letters differently. And it said happy hours. $20 is all you can eat. And I said, I got to go in here. Next thing I know, I'm on the floor and the cops are reviving me. I'm like, what happened? I asked them what happened. They're laughing because I knew them. They said, oh, she just decked you. I said, why'd you deck me? She goes, why you want to go to the happy hooers? I said, no, it's happy hours, all you can eat. Oh. She thought it was happy hooers, and I was asking her to wait outside when I went in. Anyway, we went in there for lunch, and I had to eat, like, very softly, drink everything through a straw. Good thing sushi don't need to eat. What a shot. It was really funny. I still laugh to this day about it. Gary, do you remember when we had parties every night? Yeah, guys racing cars, absolutely. Rackets, fist fights, guys carrying guns and knives, and dancing with girls and roller skating? Yes. I haven't seen anything like that in the last 10 years at all. In fact, I watched a clip the other day on YouTube of people just dancing the jitterbug. You don't even see dancing anymore. All social things have been taken away. And that's what Gary Brodsky is all about. Just bring this stuff back. And you can get any woman you want because women are not used to this stuff. It short circuits the politically correct programming. It goes right through to their biological programming. This is a good one. Gary, do you ever do seminars in person? I'm actually going to start. I got a partner to help me do that. I used to do them, and I did one for Learning Annex, and 1,100 people showed up. Okay, a lot of them were bike club members, and a couple of fist fights going on. We had a great time, but they never invited me back, and they never paid me. I don't care. I never billed them anyway. I thought it was too much fun. Ah, my old pal Dave. How are you? I know who you are. Agree with your politically correct message and would like to buy more of your products? I will resolve that. And I am forwarding this to order processing right now and will keep you posted. Thank you for letting me know. Forward. I'm actually getting how to forward things. Okay, thank you again. And I'm glad you agree with the politically correct programming. It's just out of hand. And you want to get more brainwashed? Watch today's current movies, shows, or commercials. For a hurricane, it's pretty quiet out, but tomorrow I can be singing a different tune. It's like, yes, time for soda break. And let's crank things up a bit. Love that song. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? Good to see you, too. It's been a great weekend. This past Sunday, I met this wealthy guy at a cigar club. He showed a touchscreen computer, many photos of celeb and countries he traveled to. He had such positive energy about him. What I found intriguing on his right wrist was sporting a blessed gray Kabbalah bracelet. At the study of the bar, or book Think and Grow Rich. It's a known fact that many of your friends have absolute knowledge of magnificent sources of power. I did a pumpkin ritual last week. Yeah. Excuse me. One of these. We have them at occultforce.com. And I don't know why they work. It sounds like Jim Kirk. I don't know why they work. But they work. And if you look up celebrities, they call it occult worship and devil. It is nothing satanic. Nothing about the devil has anything to do with a corded string. Okay? Certain colors attract certain energies. Now red, no, I like to wear it. But I would definitely not go near a bull wearing it. It attracts different type of energy. So yeah, these things have been known for centuries. All the occult stuff, every civilization, from American Indian to Egyptian to Sumerian, all their civilization was built on the occult. Everything else was stuff they had to do before they can get to their occult stuff. And occult does not mean satanic, it means hidden. Because we go, do I do any Satan magic? Honestly, I don't know how to do Satan magic. And then you got these guys that, well, maybe doing it not knowing it. No, a lot of the stuff, no, I would know. There are people who do satanic magic, they're happy to do it, and they have a lot more people buy their stuff. And if you notice something about, this is true, most people who do satanic magic, they're obese. Yeah, I'm just saying, they become obese. And I grew up in Louisiana, and my aunt was very into magic, we'll call it. She could barely speak English, and she was born in America, but she spoke Cajun French, and some English, and, well, everyone knows the Steve Allen story. She did a lot of healing using occult. When people finally gave up on doctors, they would come down to see her from all over the world. And Steve Allen's deal, and he was just a sick kid, no ambition, just wanted to be able to have a normal life. He said, you have your own talk show one day, but you have to have me on there and let me wash your hair, which actually did happen. I'm still trying to get the clip on that. Because she was a little out there, but her stuff worked, and she taught me a lot of stuff, and it still works. It's going to work now, like a screwdriver. It worked last month, it's going to work next month. Unless it becomes completely incorrect. A screwdriver, the word screw we have to get rid of, okay? That's how people think today. Can I actually say screwdriver without insulting somebody? I don't know. An intercourse driver, okay? I'm going to rename everything politically correct. You know, it's like overdoing it where the point is it shorts out. It's like 1 week eggs are bad for you, next week eggs are good for you. I saw all this stuff I didn't realize until recently. My mother was trying to kill me all these years. Soda was bad for you. Cigarettes are bad for you. Everything is bad for you because one day you're going to die and see because he smoked. I swear to God, see because he smoked. I guarantee. You know, smoking has gotten to the point, just talking about political correctness, where people will stop their car and tell me, oh my God, I can't believe you're smoking. I said, oh my God, I can't believe you have that voice. You should try smoking. You know, people are only, you know, they just, you know, Jason, I know you know this, but there was a generation not long ago, Jason again for 1 second, hold on, like 15 years ago, when people told somebody, oh, I can't believe you're smoking, they kicked the crap out of you. No lawyers, no cops, that was it, you got your basic ass kicked and you went home. Now it's a lifetime process. You can't even kick anybody's ass anymore. Fist schoolyard, fist fights. That's how I made all my friends. My brother's a master of winning schoolyard fist fights. Not only was he crazy, you know, my brother Pablehead, but he would do this. Always, this is something that all tough guys do. Go ahead, take the first shot. As soon as they say that, he would do it, the fight was over. And the guy felt like such an idiot afterwards. He had to become friends with my brother. Think about it. But there was that. Go ahead. You're tough. Take the first shot. And boom, out like a light. That was always funny because we knew what he was going to do. Why is it when you talk to most guys, all they talk about is football and a level of a computer game? Again, games and games. Never talk about women, guns, or anything that men enjoy. It's very simple. Bread and circuses was a weapon. Sports was a weapon invented by Romans called bread and circuses, where you can distract men and take their stuff. They don't care. Just give them the sports and entertainment. Rome during its greatest days, actually Marcus Aurelius, Caesar Augustus abolished the games so that men would have intellectual pursuits. Wow, questions are just rolling in. You know what that means? Time for a song and soda. I get all your questions. The music is so good, I sounded hate to leave it, but got a ton of questions waiting here. Gary, I see a candle collection. Which carvings and drawings go for love relationship spell on a candle? Well, we have a love candle that works. Pre-carved, pre-lit, all you say is, I want this one. You can mention up to 5 names, and they, you know, if you get 4 out of 5, that's considered a failure. It works. Write them on a piece of paper bag, put it under the candle. It works. I've had girls put candles on me. It works. I've tried to, and you know, she may be watching right now. She did a candle on me, and it worked. And she admitted it. And she couldn't believe it either. When are you having your live seminars? Ah, great. I'll get back to you on that. I think after the hurricane passes. Louie, how you doing? All right. Yes, TV is different. There's a TV show called Modern Family that has a gay married couple and more gay couples on TV. And now that's considered normal. Here's a movie I like. If you see here's a movie I like, sorry. If you see a woman into her smartphone or on Facebook, I try to get her off it. Ask a question, start a conversation, see a reaction. Also, act as if I own the world and have all the women I need. I'm act as if. Thank you, Louie. How you doing? Wow. Man, there are a ton of questions here. This is a guy, somebody for a phone number. So, hey, phone number, how you doing? It's better to treat hot girls like they are ugly and ugly girls like they are hot. That actually does work. Because lots of times guys are too nice to hot chicks and they come across as need your ass kisses. That's an excellent point, phone number. But I got to tell you something. When you treat, as you said, most hot girls, when you don't treat them as though they're super hot, they are more insecure than ugly girls. And that's great advice. And thanks for sharing it. Okay. You should grow a fro. I just got to laugh. Actually, I can't. My hair will just grow straight up. Seriously, I had a horrible time in the 70s because I could not grow an afro. The top just keeps going up, and the sides will go up with the top. I used to grow what was called a top hat. I swear to God, like Abraham Lincoln without the brim. It was not good. Okay. You are spot on with this program. Thank you. I just arrived in my apartment for visiting my parents this weekend, and everyone went to their rooms to play video games, but I could feel the energy come through the walls of the house. I just lit 2 white candles to counter that. Great. By the way, I was just in Norwalk on Saturday. You and our thoughts. Hopefully there is a bunch of women to rescue in this storm. Thank you so much. Good luck in the storm. Eric. Oh, it's you. Thank you. Hey, Ruben, how you doing? Ruben here again. You really see men smoking tobacco pipes these days. Do you consider smoking tobacco pipes as being alpha? Absolutely. I never smoked before. Do you have any tips taking up a cigar for the first time? Yeah, Portofino Macanudo. Great cigar. I don't smoke cigars on the show, not because I don't smoke cigars, I do. It's because I get so into the cigar, I will totally forget about the show. From Jason, wants me to dedicate a song to all the women out there listening, which are plenty. And this is all from Jason for being the great women that you are. Okay, we got a good song for them. Hold on, I think that's a great idea.
All of
Jason.
my love, all of my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. Oh boy, when you're with me, oh boy. Oh boy, the whole world can see that you are meant for me. All of my life I've been waiting, tonight there'll be no hesitating, oh boy. Oh boy, when you're with me, oh boy. Oh boy, the whole world can see that you are meant for me. Stars appear and the shadows are falling. You can hear my heart calling. A little bit of love and makes everything right. And I'm gonna see my baby tonight. All of my love, all of my kissing. You don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. Oh boy, when you're with me, oh boy. Oh boy, the world can see that you are meant for me.
All right. Getting in, last and final call for questions. Gary Brodsky 123 at AOL.com. Anybody? Last and final call for questions. So otherwise I have to wrap this up, post it up. That's Gary Brodsky 123 at AOL. Okay, if you get a question before the wrap up, fine. If not, I will hopefully be back next Sunday with Electricity and Power. But yeah, political correctness is our enemy. Look for it, and you will not believe how prevalent it is. It's everywhere, in everything, in every statement, in every action, in the way we stand, the way we sit, the way we speak. We got to just stop it. And here is a question. And this will be the last question. There's like 20 last questions here. That's okay. Hey, I'm good with you guys. Gary, the Occult program in the Modern Alpha site, is that the Occult series? No, the full Occult series is only on GaryBrodsky.com. And it's on sale all 3 hours. The other one is just half an hour. So go to GaryBrodsky.com. All of the full series is right there. And it's great. Listen to Bach while I work and create. It has really helped. Kabbalah bracelet is this exact 7-inch. What size to order? 7.5 inches. I'm not going to tell you how we measure that here, but no, 7.5 inches. We have it in stock. Okay. Give me about 40 minutes. Hey, thank you. God bless you too, Max. Yes, TV is different. There's a TV. Okay, we did that one already. I met a 20-year-old girl at the club and gave her attention to talk to her normal. Why are you doing that? Just kidding. She gave me her number and seemed interested. At the end of the night, I kissed her hand, and it wasn't a good move because she kind of pulled away. Is such a girl too early a bad move? You got to look for the signs. And here's the way to look. And then I am signing off. When you first meet a girl and you shake her hand, slightly pull it towards you. Not enough to be noticed, and if you feel a slight pull back, they don't move in that quickly. But if she goes in that direction, she's yours. Cops know that trick. Now you know that trick. One is going to be hostile, one is going to be cooperative. All right, let's get a good exit song here. Here's a good one. Okay, it's a little crazy, but everybody, thanks for watching. It's one of the biggest audiences tonight, and I hope people watch on rebroadcast. Remember, GaryBrodsky.com, OccultForce.com. Everything's on sale. Check it out. Go there right now. All right. So I will be back hopefully next Sunday. all a good night. And yeah, all right. Yeah, it's a great song, isn't it? I'll let the song play a little bit and then we'll just exit right off. GaryBrodsky.com, occultforce.com. Go there now. All right. See everybody next Sunday.